Hello everyone, we are here and it is time for a very exciting, very surprising release of the PS5, specifically, port of Jeanne d'Arc, or Joan of Arc, originally released in 2007 on the PSP, and not having seen the light of day since then. Here we are, 17 years later, for what promises to be a very good time. Of course, my name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman. I'm sorry if my voice is still a little bit wonky. I'm still slightly recovering from all of my vocal exertion at camp last week. I'm still a little sick, but I'm feeling a lot better, so we should be able to manage here so long as I don't get too crazy. For those of you who are wondering, because I see some questions already in chat, Joan of Arc, or Jeanne d'Arc, as I said, is a 2007 PSP release, a turn-based strategy RPG, obviously based on the history and mythology of the legendary French figure, Joan of Arc. Now, this is very, very fantasy, like dragons, demons, dark forces, all that type of stuff. You're not looking for a very historical account of things here. It's just loosely based on that. Think like Arthurian legend and all the different ways that it's portrayed nowadays. Same type of deal. But from what I played like the first 30 minutes just to get some footage for my video that I did yesterday. This actually looks like it is a very, very well put together strategy RPG that I can definitely see living up to maybe not the lofty heights of things like Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre, but definitely being up there. There's a reason that so many people talk about this game and have asked me about it in the past. So I'm very, very glad that it's finally come to PS4 and PS5. It has some upscaled graphics. It's not like a whole HD remaster or anything, but, you know, resolution-wise, you can't see it yet, but I can. It looks way better than when it was on the compressed PSP screen. I imagine all of the various anime cutscenes, of which there appears to be quite a few, that are in the game will look much nicer as well. We're going to go through and enjoy it, man. I've never played this before. I'm completely blind. Other than that first 30 minutes I played yesterday, I don't know what to expect. So we're going to have a great time. I don't know what types of content I may wind up doing about it, but right now I'm just excited to get in there and have my first ever experience with what looks like a legendary tactics game that has somehow always escaped my notice. I hope you give this one a play. Absolutely, Jacob. Absolutely. Yeah, it's $10 on PlayStation. Not bad at all. If you happen to have like PS Plus or Premium or whatever it is, you can just get it for free. If, like me, you do not, then you can buy it for $10, which seems like a pretty reasonable deal to me. Okay, so let's get started here. We'll take the starting soon off the screen. There we are. Hey, Matthew Snyder. Haven't been here for a bit. Sorry I missed the Crimson Tactics streams, but can I ask if I got my Necromancer? You did not, because we didn't get to that point, Matthew. I do plan to play more. Also, very good to see you. I know I haven't played any Crimson Tactics in quite a while, but I do intend to get back to it as soon as I have the chance. And your Necromancer is still on the docket. We do have access to them, I think. If I remember correctly, we just haven't made one yet. So it is going to be happening. You are still in my document. I have my Crimson Tactics Recruits document there and ready to go. So that will be something that we do. And thank you for being back around. I hope you are having a good one. It is very good. I'm so happy I'll have a chance to play this game. I'm going to enjoy this. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Okay. Without any further ado, let's get in here. I don't know how this is going to look, all things considered. I imagine it should be pretty good, but we'll have to see how they did the resolution upscaling. So here we go. Level 5's first strategy RPG. Really? Wow, they did a damn good job with it then. Holy smokes. Now, it might look a little dated still. It is still a PSP game, but... Oh, yeah, the cutscene is so much higher res now than when I was playing it on a PSP emulator.
Oh, Uncle, would you tell me a bedtime story? A really terrific...
Still not great, but it's better.
And a new one, please. No more of your tales about father when he was still alive. I want a real adventure this time.
Very well, Your Grace. I wonder if you have heard this story yet.
An absolutely not evil Chancellor character, of course.
A long time ago, there was a great clash known as the War of the Reapers. foul and terrible fiend set his sights on the human realm and sent armies of demons led by grim, gruesome reapers to conquer it.
I just turned the sound up. Let me know if that's better.
Into the fray!
I love that it's almost like a mix of Saturday morning cartoon and anime.
Such horrid bloodshed. To end that long and tragic conflict, man forged 5 magical armlets in hopes of somehow containing the fiend's hellish power.
That's better? Okay, good.
'Twas those armlets wielded by 5 brave heroes that finally vanquished the fiend and his reaper lieutenants. Much time has passed. Yet now England finds herself embroiled with France in a war that has raged for nigh on a century.
I like that it's still England and France, and yet we have, like, demons and dark magic and, like...
What irony, then,
skeletons.
that I must call upon the fiend's immeasurable power to ensure that young Henry has a future beyond these troubled times.
Oh, Izzy, I love the cutscenes. It reminds me of the good old days of, like, gargoyles and stuff. Very nostalgic. Also decent Latin, which is pretty cool.
Mighty fiend and sovereign lord, long have you cried for your freedom. At long last, on this very night, you shall have it. My, what a surprise this is.
Enough, Bedford. I will not let you pursue this.
And yes, this is just the intro cutscene. Like, it's a whole episode of a
Won't
cartoon,
you now?
basically.
Your hero days are long over. Feeble old man? Perhaps you should lay down your sword for good.
I don't know where they got the budget for all this, like, animation and voice acting for a PSP game in 2007.
Tonight!
It's insane.
No, because you refuse to accept that. Our time's gone.
You were one of the 5. How can you tolerate selling your soul to a monster like that?
Yes, you were a dear friend once, so I will not end your life.
Hunchback of Notre Dame, yeah. Yep.
Tis the fiend
The
itself.
gameplay is so satisfying. I've only played the first 2 maps, but it's, like, really, really fun.
What is all that noise? Huh? What is that?
Henry, my prince.
How much is it? $10. And yeah, free if you have the right tier of PS Plus.
Do not touch the boy. The prince must not be kept from his destiny.
Gile de Rais? I think so, Grim, yeah. It would make perfect sense. Although, was Gile de Rais... was he English? Because these are the English here. Because this is Prince Henry, I think. If I remember correctly.
Bedford, you must stop at once.
I do this all
Yeah,
for
Bedford,
the good of
Bedford.
young Prince Henry.
So not Gile de Rais.
Now he shall finally reign over this world as its true king for all eternity.
Alright, here we go. I'm so excited for this, man. It's going to be so good. Like, the animation's really good, too. Alright, yes, here we go! Oh, so excited. And I played so many PSP games back in the day, too. So just this whole aesthetic, this art style and the sprites and everything, also super nostalgic for me. All right. Well, it's a good thing my voice is doing semi-okay, because I got a lot of voices to do. Oh, what is it, Papa? That's way too English. I don't know how to do a French accent in English. What is it, Papa? Yeah, everybody's going to sound English. I'm sorry. Jeanne, Leanne, enjoying the festival. Two pretty girls like you must be fighting off boys left and right. Oh, now, monsieur. That's what you always say. When he wants something. You just know he's got some chore he's been waiting to thrust on us. That's my daughter, quick as an arrow. As it happens, I do. Like this jester just doing sick kickflips in the background. We obtain a healing herb. Take this to the church for me. The oblation? Why didn't you go while it was still light out? I've had my hands full enough preparing for the festival. Oh, while you're out there, find Roger for me, would you? He went out into the forest and hasn't come back yet. He's always sneaking off. Just once I'd like to see him do his share of the village work. Easy, Jeanne. Roger is helping in his own sort of way. Characters are so high-res, man. It's so cool. It really does look really good. Art's holding up much better than I expected with the high-res characters behind it. Definitely. Definitely. He works harder than most. Now enough grumbling. Off with you both. All right, Papa. Let's get this over with. What a, asshole dad. I got too busy preparing for the festival. So now I'm going to hang out here and enjoy the festival, I guess, while I send my daughter and her friend off to deliver herbs for the ritual. And they don't get to enjoy the festival. Like, God damn it, Dad. And we start at a monastery. Because Final Fantasy Tactics set the trend for all time. Jeanne? Do you remember when Roger came to Domremy? Or Domremy? Domremy, my apologies. Yes, why mention it now? Remember how hard it was on everyone? Roger never said a word about who he was or where he came from. And the villagers wouldn't go near him for fear of God knows what. I remember. He's certainly made quite a bit of progress, hasn't he? Well, he gets along with everyone now. But I never get the sense that he's really opened up. Jeanne? Leanne, look! Le Gasp! A knight on a horse that led him here. Could he be important? I love all of the art of the character sprites, too. It's really, really good. Oh! Who do you think he is? If you're expecting Leon to die, by the way, you'd be surprised. Leon actually kicks ass. And look, another whole anime cutscene. It's crazy.
What's in that bag?
No, Jeanne, leave it be.
Yeah, they're doing better French accents than me. Paid voice actors, everybody. Very important.
Oh, Jeanne! Your wrist! It's glowing! Don't! Stay back, Leanne!
But your arm is...
Look, you might be hurt.
No, it's fine. It's just some sick armor.
Armlet. What is it? And where did it appear?
This was for the PSP.
armlet?
Yep.
Huh? What is it?
And then there's this fucking thing.
A toad? What could be making such a noise? It's in the woods. But that is no animal. Oh, look up there, huh?
Conrad, you say it was dubbed in French for the French market, but I was reading that it was never released in the European regions.
What beast is this?
That was the whole thing. Like, this release is going to be the first time that it gets released in, like, Europe. Jeanne, we have to flee quickly. Fortunately, I'm good at mimicking accents, so I can at least change what I was, how I was reading these two a little bit. Now that I've heard it. Feet them, show feet, goblin creatures, denizens of internet, love feet. You must fight. Take the sword. The voice of God, as we know, Joan of Arc said she was able to hear. Whose voice? Grab the sword, lady! Who's speaking to me? That was a terrible line, I'm sorry. He must mean this. Here we go. Time to mess up an orc. Miyazaki, is that you? Very prolific cast of VAs. Oh, really? I didn't look up who actually voiced this. All right, victory, annihilate all enemies, defeat Jeanne falls. Here we go. A voice from heaven. Oh, I'm so excited. And look at this. Look at how good the tutorialization is here. Just like, here's the whole menu. We're going to tell you about it. Combat. Use X to issue commands. Select an allied unit with the D-pad and press X to issue commands. Move. Be sure to move before you act. Attack, skills, and items. Perform any one action. Check your status at any time, or do nothing and wait a turn. Move to a square next to the enemy. Select attack, then press X. See the combat forecast? Happy, press X to attack. Not sure? Press O to back up and try a different action. Yes, this is really important. Combat forecast does change quite significantly in this. It's all about facing. Also, it seems like from what I've seen thus far, every unit has the ability to counterattack innately. It's not something that you have to equip or anything like that. They can just do it. Now, that said, counterattacks tend to be lower damage and accuracy, so it's not too punishing, but it's still something to consider. All right, Jeanne, let's do this. Actually, Leanne. Look at Leanne just picks up a stick and goes and is just ready to beat ass. She's a badass. Note how damage is variable. The attack said that we would hit for 14, but we hit for 16. And then, of course, Jeanne has a sword, so she's going to deal more damage, and we get to attack from the back, so our accuracy and our damage are higher as well. Nice. And we got the crit, not that we needed it. Seems fun. It definitely should be, yep. Absolutely. We got some gold. XP for the kill, of course. Once your player phase ends, the enemy phase will ensue. The two phases are make up, I should say, one turn. Use O to check the selected unit's range of movement, watch enemy movement, and form a strategy accordingly. Anyone who's familiar with any sort of strategy game should be familiar with this kind of setup. So Jeanne is probably going to get slapped unless it goes for Leanne, but... Ooh, nice dodge, though. They changed the font on their HP bars, did they? Flank or get behind the enemy to increase damage and accuracy. Fight advantageously. Hurt them more, miss less. It's like, it almost gives me a Bioshock feel, where it's like, you'll have the vending machines that are like, attack them with lightning! Shock your foes that they can't do anything due to the muscle spasms and that type of thing. Like, very salesman almost. I like the energy of it. Now, I don't know if Leanne is someone that we're going to be able to keep in our party this entire time. So I've kind of been minimizing the amount of XP she gets, but I don't know how wise that is. Like, obviously Jeanne we're going to have for the whole game. Like, it's the game is named after her. She's Joan of Arc. But Leanne, I'm not sure. Sorry, voice break there. Voice is still not 100%. So, like, we're going to get her some XP, but I don't know that we want to give her too much. I wouldn't be surprised if she was the childhood friend that dies horribly. Might be slightly ahead of us of what you see on screen. Hold on. Oh, yeah. There we go. Got it. Fixed. I forgot to change the sync offset because I'm using the capture card. Thank you for the heads up. Alright, we can 1v1 this guy easy. The Orc Knight. You know if the game has trophies, interested in checking it out with PS Plus? That is actually a good question. It does, actually. It absolutely has trophies. There you go. So if you're someone who cares about collecting trophies, boom. Hey, Iron Sharp! Been a while, man. Quit this game at the final boss. I suggest leveling up heavily. It was like 19 at the time, though. Not too good at breaking games. Fair. Fair. I will keep that in mind. Remember playing it on PSP back in the day? It was pretty good. Okay. I mean, yeah, it definitely seems that way for sure. Want to heal a comrade? Get within item range. Healing herbs work from 1 square away. Cool. Alright, Leanne. Get a hit in. And that should be enough for Jeanne to finish it. Maybe. Bonk. I mean, my girl has taken a, like, spiked mace, a spiked ball and chain to the jaw, shrugged it off, was, like, ready to fight. Absolute badass right here. I'm on Team Leanne right now. I'm gonna be really sad if she dies. Thanks for checking. Definitely interested in going for the trophies on this. Hey, happy to help, Croftmore. Absolutely. How's the game so far? I mean, we just started, Kelvin. We are not past where I saw, based on what I played for my video, but visually it looks like a very nice upgrade from the PSP version for sure. We got a solar vial, or file, but vial, and a healing herb. Solar vials, I've learned, are basically ranged explosives. Think of the various stones in Triangle Strategy, and it's basically the same thing. We got a level for both of them. That's nice, too. Like, also, actually, now that I think about it, similar to Triangle Strategy. Huh. I didn't really think about this when I was recording footage for my video, but yeah, I'm already starting to see similarities with stuff in Triangle Strategy as well. They definitely seem to draw on this in particular for Tri-Strat, for some of like the leveling and item stuff. Because Tri-Strat, you got bonus XP at the end based on like what your units did. And that was where a lot of your XP came from. Cool. I like that. Also agree visuals are better than I thought it would be. Definitely. Definitely. Jeanne, that was amazing. Where did you learn to wield a sword? Sorry, again, voice break. My voice is not quite up to snuff at the moment. My apologies if it sounds a little crappier than usual. I'm doing my best. I didn't learn. I've never even held a blade before. I don't know where the strength came from. This armlet and that voice. Jeanne! Leanne! Hey, it's my man. This guy fucks. He hits so hard. Roger's a machine. What happened? You're hurt. I was attacked by demons. A score of them. I slew the few I could and made my escape. Demons? So then what we saw... You saw them? We killed a few ourselves. What? The two of you took those monsters on alone? Well, not exactly. Oh! That came from the village. Don't tell me. This isn't happening. There we go. I'm getting a little bit of my French back. I got this. To the village! Hurry! What if the game has flanking bonus attacks like Tri-Strat? Not from what I've seen. Glad you tuned in, Tom. Tested positive for COVID. Still have it for 2 weeks. Well, best of luck, David. Daniel, sorry. Best of luck. Fortunately, nowadays it's not as bad as it could be, but I know it still sucks, so hang in there. Plenty of soup, honey lemon tea. Try to rest your voice. I hope you can taste stuff. When I got COVID with Jane, we both lost our sense of taste, and it sucked. Pretty bad for a PS4/5 game. Wow, thanks, Sony. Silly Billy. Archer's one of the best units. Ooh. Cool. I'm thinking about doing a video about, like, the best X class in strategy RPGs. And I wanted to start it with archers. Because, you know, I am an archer in real life. And there's a wide discrepancy in the quality of archers in strategy RPGs. So, that's good to know. Papa! Is anyone here? Monsieur! Madame! Someone answer me! You need to work on your French accent, Tom. Listen, man. It's not my strongest, okay? I'm very aware of that. I didn't spoil anything. I mean, I didn't see any spoilers in chat, so I think we're good. Dealing with my own throat issues, unfortunately, a lot of fun build-up. Oh, yeah. It's that season right now, for sure. I'm an archer? I am. I'm a certified archery instructor. That's... So, the camp that I was just at, Jane and I volunteer at every year, I'm a certified, like, state government certified archery instructor. So, every year we go to this camp, and I teach archery. That's part of the reason that I always lose my voice, because I'm bellowing commands at 7 to 18-year-olds. Don't try the accent. Listen, I know like... Should I? Probably not. Do I want to? Yeah. Someone accused me of spoilers. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. If you had any actual spoilers going on, mods would smack you. It's all good. No, this isn't real. Mother? Father? No. Remember when I first played this game, I saw Roger for the first time. I was like, Gaston, is that you? No one lifts like Gaston, can't read like Gaston, is a complete fuckboy like Gaston. Oh, the dirty Englishman commanding the orcs, of course. He must have fled to this village. Find him, no matter what the cost. Hi! Oh god, I can't get that high right now, not with my voice the way it is. What? A survivor? Jeanne! Jeanne! And then the voice of God is beamed into her head. The armlet, hold it aloft. Extreme headache from voice of God being beamed into the skull. That voice again. Huh. Leanne! Who are you? What do you want? That's not at all French. What am I doing? Kill them. Ugh. I seriously don't know how to French. I don't know how to French. I have no idea how it is that I French. Run, Leanne! I'll hold them off. I keep going Irish. Why do I keep going Irish? It's because I'm Irish, but... Roger? Yes, I'm Roger Smith, the negotiator. That's a deep cut. If anyone gets that one, I'll be very proud. Just go. All right. Oh, man. See, I say that. I just realized I could have met Steve Blum when I was at Too Many Games a couple weeks ago. Voiced one of my favorite characters in anime. I didn't even try. What is wrong with me? Jeanne, it's Roger. Jeanne? Sorry, we're having an aneurysm. Hold on one sec. I'm fine. Don't worry. I won't let him fight alone. Go with the Irish vibes. It's all in the tongue. Well, listen. I have a lot of tongue skills, but French is not one of them. French is heretical, as we all know. Okay, so we have problems. Roger's up here by himself. He has more HP than any individual orc, but if he gets ganged up on, he's done. So we need to make sure that he stays alive. We have Leanne, we have Jeanne. The party basically needs to group up. Now, the question is, how far can we move Jeanne? Pretty far. What I did previously was I pretty much got the squad in a line so that they couldn't get flanked as easily, and then I let the enemy come to me. And I think that's going to be the right call here. Roger has more HP, so he can take a couple of hits, but then we're going to need to trade off who's fighting where. Wait till the cutscenes. For sure, for sure. As I listen to more of the cutscenes, I'll get better at the accent, but... Tongue skills, ayo! You know it, buddy. Alright, so, we're in a good position here where we can actually smack this guy in the back. However, if he hits back, he's going to hit real hard. So, Leanne, just get in there and weaken him. And then if you get hit, you'll be in a decently defensive position. Yeah, ow. However, now Jeanne can get in there. Good. We could go for the attack, but I think I want to heal here. Note as well that we are on turn 2 of 10. So I assume if we don't finish the map in time, we just lose. Nice dodge. Level 4. Huge. I do wish it showed you what stat changes you got when you leveled, but it's fine. I can make the French accent voices for you, but mine is quite deep. Because you're just such a Giga Chad, right, Conrad? You just have the deepest voice around. The armlet. Hold it aloft. What? The armlet? Here we go! Magical girl time. For your friend's sake, set its power free. Growl! Do it, Jeanne. Help me protect my friends. Leanne, Roger, everyone. There you go. Spider Henshin! Pretty much. Pretty much. Look at her, man. Looking straight up like a Digimon. Hell yeah. Fighting piggies by daylight, winning France by moonlight. Goddamn right. Good afternoon, Legman. Never played Jeanne d'Arc. Is it fun so far? It is, Alan. We're almost up to the point that I played previously, since I just played the first, like, 30 minutes or so when I was getting footage for my video yesterday. But it's definitely enjoyable, for sure. Thank God that's Zordon. Sailor France. Paladin Jeanne. Oh, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this so much. It's great. What happened? Jeanne? That armor. That girl. She couldn't have. This power. Where is it all coming from? There we go. I gotta try to get the French going on, man. I can do this. I'm ready. Alright, fuck him up. Let's go. Armlet's power 1. The strange armlet round Jeanne's wrist is power manifest in holy armor. 1. Godspeed. Slay your foe and you can move again. So all y'all who played Fire Emblem Awakening, you remember Gale Force? What if Armor Jeanne just had infinite Gale Force? Because that's what's happening here. This is how insane power scaling is going to get. We are on Fight 2, and our main character has literally infinite Gale Force. Slay your slay your foe, and you can move again. Period. Well, technically exclamation point. There's no limit on this. If you kill something, she moves again. If you kill another thing, she moves again. You can set up insane combo turns with this. This is a base skill. Base. Or one might say based skill with a D. Use thy 2 powers to conquer. The armor wakens special skills. Coup de grace. The armlet responds to soul power within pious hearts. When your SP is filled and shines brightly, choose the transform command. Your running turn count then appears. 1 SP charge each turn. You can only transform once per stage. Choose wisely. Bring thine enemies swiftly to justice, Jeanne. So yeah, super modes, obviously very important here. And hey, Coffee Potato himself is here. Let's go. The man, the myth, the legend. Absolutely. Hello from France. Welcome, Benjamin. My apologies if I butcher trying to do your accent in English. It's not great. Like, I'm actually pretty decent at voice acting, not when it comes to trying to do a French accent, though. No way. Are they nuts? Mm-hmm. Yes, they are. You've limited SP. Yes, you do have limited SP, absolutely. But, like, while you're transformed, infinite kills. Like, just, here we go, look at this. Bonk. Killing blow, yep. Not a remotely balanced game, lol. That's alright, so long as it's fun, man. That's what counts more than anything else. Get in there, Roger. Bonk! With your stick! I gave us too little credit, you're goddamn right. Alright, Jeanne, fuck him up. So now she gets another move. And now we can go after the Orc Knight over here. Ha! Expect to hear a lot of that. Bonk! Okay, don't do it with an English accent. That's a limit, Lamau. I'm trying, Benjamin. I'm really trying. Ooh, Roger, hang in there, buddy. All right, good. Now, Jeanne can grab this item over here. Jeanne has become level 5. Although, we might be able to get to the Englishman with her. We can. We actually deal good damage, too. Bonk! Cool. So while she's doing that, Roger needs to run like the wind and heal. What's interesting about this is if you don't wait, you don't get to choose your facing, which is odd. Also, where'd the item go? There's supposed to be an item here. Huh. We'll get Roger over there and see if he picks it up, but there's definitely supposed to be an item there. But yeah, if you do an action, whatever facing you have when you use that action is the facing that you have. You don't get to choose a facing afterwards. Whereas if you wait, you can choose your facing. So you do have to consider stuff like that when you go to use an action and be like, all right, what direction am I facing? Does that have permadeath? I don't think so. Oh, God. Not from what I've seen thus far, anyway. Lethal blow trophy earned. Okay, can you tell me what that means? No? Okay, cool. Your brain with the tri-strat items auto pickup here? No, I don't think so. So I remember I had to go here and pick up this item when I did it on the PSP version. Yeah, see, there it is. Yep, treasure was discovered. The visual effect glitched out. It was there. I didn't get it until now. So, okay. Number one thing to keep in mind that we've seen thus far. If you are playing this version of the game, I don't know if this is the case of the PSP version, but at least in this version, the visual effect that shows that an item is on a tile could disappear. Got to keep that in mind. Lived in Orleans, the city of Jeanne d'Arc, and it's pretty famous here, obviously. I mean, that's fair, yeah. No permadeath, it's like triangle strategy, but like more French and complete. Oh, careful. Careful, Mr. Potato. I know your opinion on triangle strategy. We will have words, sir. We will have words, and they may or may not be civilized. I know I view tri-strat far, far more positively than you do. We're not doing that with Leanne, I'll tell you right now. Was that one on PSP as well? Okay, okay. That's better then. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. We can transform here. We're definitely going... Oh, no, we can't. Never mind. Forgot it costs 3 SP. But between Jeanne and Roger, we'll be fine. So this is what's interesting thus far about the game. When you hit somebody, they counter you, and that changes their facing. So now, Roger also gets a back attack, so his accuracy and damage are both up. So being able to single out a target and hit them with multiple characters, you're going to be able to get way more back and side attacks. Ow! It was right within my grasp. Dead. Rip. 164 gold and flash strike. Nice. Very nice. 240 XP, 100 bonus gold, a healing herb, and the heal skill. And with this, we are officially past what I've seen of the game. 100% blind from here on out. Question, does this game follow the historical story of Jeanne, or is it just in name only? Never played this game. So, I mean, there's demons and magic and other stuff like that, so already we're outside the realm of the historical story. But from what I know of it, from what I've heard over the years, it does seem like they try to, at least loosely, follow the steps of how her story went. Just, you know, with magic and anime bullshit and magical girl transformations. Nice. Level 6 for Jeanne, level 5 for Roger, and level 4 for Leanne. Beautiful. Progress, baby. The English King's Chambers. The damn English. Kitty witty. Henry VI. Absolute bastard that he was. The Duke of Bedford. Your Grace, I have dreadful news. I already know. They failed. Everything's out of sorts. It grieves me to say, sire. Save the excuses, Uncle. It's my fault anyway for sending those imbeciles to do the job. Weak little maggots like them ought to just shrivel up and die. Don't you think? I imagine even the weak have a role to play, Your Grace. Perhaps wishing painful deaths upon them might be a bit hasty. Fine, see if I care. I'm sick of talking about bygones. Tell me more juicy details about my future. Remember, you said you'd take care of everything. And I have, sire. Why, the next step of your brilliant plan is nigh underway. If that doesn't give you sweet dreams, I don't know what will. Ooh, I'm too excited to sleep. This is wonderful, Kitty Witty. Wonderful. Hey, what's up, Sinister Design? How's it going, my friend? Curious to see this. Never played this one. Same. It completely caught me off guard that they were porting it to PS4 and PS5. I'm very excited about it. We don't need words. Triangle's word count is more than enough. I don't hate Triangle, but geez, it could have been so much more. I just gotta tease it. Fair. That's fair. You can have that opinion. However, I think of modern releases of games that have come out recently and are not just ports and remasters and remakes. Triangle Strategy is second only to Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre. I think it is the cream of the crop besides those two masters. Absolutely. And I will stand by that. Everyone who slanders it is wrong, and you can't say otherwise because this is my channel, baby. If you want to say otherwise, say it on your channel, and then I can have a retort, and we can play back and forth off of each other for quote-unquote drama and get a lot of ad rev or something. I don't know. That's how YouTube drama works, right? Not exactly my forte. Anyway, these ought to serve. They're rusty, but still sturdy enough. Ah, here's the toad thing. Oh, 2 steel swords. Nice. And 2 bucklers. And 2 sets of leather clothing. Thank you. Do you want to come along with us? Is that it? Come on. Come on. Do you think the 3 of us will be out? Nope, that's not the right accent at all. Do you think the 3 of us will be all right? It's not the right tone, but it's the right accent at least. Valcoulaire? Oh god. Was that actually Valcoulaire? That might actually be correct. It's so far away. What if we're attacked by the English? Nope, that's not right either. God, how do you do a French accent? I don't know. What if we're attacked by the English before we get there? There's no point in being scared. Unless you're trying to prove we're not cut out for the army. Jeanne, would you please rethink this? It's hopeless. They'll never let you enlist. Leanne, what about you? You're willing to go through with this? I'll go wherever Jeanne goes. I've got nothing else left. None of us do. Roger, if the thought doesn't appeal to you, then don't come. You're not from Domreme. Oh, how would you pronounce it? Domreme? Maybe? Domreme, anyway. Just go wherever you want. Jeanne. Voice acting got me, Raffle. From me or from the game? Nothing compares to Triangle and Tactics Ogre Reborn. I mean, yeah, definitely. If we can get an updated version of FFT, that'll be the Holy Trinity for me. FFT Reborn, Tactics Ogre Reborn, and Triangle Strategy will be the just absolute pinnacle. Irish localization, everyone. Wait for cutscenes. Heads up to folks, if there's anyone old enough in here, if you bought this digitally before on PSP or Vita, you get it for free on PS4 and PS5. Really? That is interesting, Jacob. That's a really, really good tip, actually. I had no idea. Very cool. Wouldn't have affected me because I never played the game to begin with, but... If you're struggling with a French accent, you can always go for a Cajun/Creole accent. That's assuming that I know how to do that either. I like that Duke Bedford is somewhat morally gray. Like, he's totally evil, but he thinks he's doing what's best for the people he cares for. And is still trying to be a good person, even if he is wrong. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe as well. That's definitely interesting about him. Like, he's like, don't just write people off. Like, don't just dismiss this, that, or the other thing. That's interesting. Dukedom in the French kingdom, but during that time, the bourgeoisie were pro-English during the 100-Year War. Ah. Back at the Buttons was driving. Drama sounds fun, but yeah, I can agree with being a third once the voice acting is turned off. No! Absolutely not! Cough Potato, turn on your location! We have to have a fight. After they fixed Sarah Noah's voice acting in Tri-Strat, it was very good. Very good. I will absolutely go to bat for this. I will die on this hill. Sarah Noah's voice acting in the demo was god-awful. That was like the first time I was actively aggressive about something on this channel. When I did the demo for Tri-Strat, and I was like, this game is awesome, but Sarah Noah's VA is terrible. They need to change it or it's going to ruin the game. And then they did. And I'm not saying that I made that happen. I'm sure they got a lot of feedback about it. But like they fixed Sereno's voice acting, and now the VA in English is really solid in Tri-Strat. I will fight anyone on that. I have no relatives, no memories prior to coming here. Besides, I can't just leave you two. You know that. I can take care of everyone if I have to. I have the omelet. I just hope the English give me an excuse. I dare them. Jeanne. Okay, cool. So we've got the crew. And another cutscene. Look at this.
Jeanne, what now? Jeanne, what are you going to do?
Ah, okay, there you go.
No!
Look at the land's like, no, your hair. Like, it doesn't
I cannot
matter.
lie down when they have trampled our honor. Oh, you're right, Jeanne. We should not give in.
Cool. Very cool. Chapter 1, Legend Begins. Oh, there's a world map! I had no idea. Nice. Oh, this is cool. Very, very cool. Okay, outfitting your troops. Prepare your troops for a long and arduous battle. Stock up on arms and items in any towns that have shops. Equip weapons, armor, and skills. Okay, cool. Outfitting your troops. Always save after outfitting or before a battle. After entering an area you can't return to the world map, you may want to save to a separate file. Okay. Stuck on a battle, load an earlier save and try again, or train your troops in free combat. Stuck on the Dorder Slums fight in Final Fantasy Tactics, make sure you have a separate save so you can go grind in the Mandalia Plains for 10 hours and get your characters leveled up. God, these guys knew exactly what they were talking about when they made this game. Awesome. Game actually gets quite challenging towards the end, if I recall correctly. Okay, okay. Wait, they fixed it. Be sure to save to separate files. Okay. Do you mean for Sereno's voice acting, Coffee Potato? Yeah, if you played the demo of Triangle Strategy, a completely different voice actor. Like, they legitimately changed voice actors for Sereno. Sereno's VA in the full release is completely re-recorded from the demo. It's the same guy that did... Oh, what's his name? I can't remember the name, but I can remember the appearance. In Dragon Quest XI, the circus member, like the older guy, like the adult compared to the rest of the party, slicked back black hair, sort of like troubadour jester's outfit with like the red and white stripes. Same guy. Sylvandro, yeah, that's the one, Stan. That's the one, exactly. Sylvando. Same VA. Galdore was a companion of Jeanne d'Arc, not her husband. Had a fixation on her, some kind of a light of hope when she died. He kind of went mad. Yes. Yes. You can't save once the battle begins. Use quick save instead. Cool, 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 cool. Avoid long hours. Take the time to enjoy the game. Nice. Alright, so what do we got going on here? Equip weapons and armor. How to change equipment. Select a category with up and down and press X. Opt for status changes. Select equipment. Use name to equip up and down. Yes, okay. Each unit can be equipped with one type of weapon in which they are most proficient. Okay. So there's swords, lances, and axes. Fire Emblem. Hello. So the Chevalier's sword. Sword of a would-be knight who met an untimely death. A fine sword, but its blade is quite worn. Gives you +2 attack. Compare that to the steel sword, which is better. A common steel sword issued to army conscripts and militiamen. Cool. With the clothing. Clothes with leather reinforcement in vital regions, uses light armor for militiamen. And then a buckler. A small light shield with a pointy boss. A pointy boss at its center? Never seen that terminology before. Frees up movement while still deflecting. Cool. For Leanne, she can use whatever. Okay. We'll give her the Chevalier's sword because I'm assuming Roger can use the steel sword. Everyone can get a shield. Note that Roger also got a new sprite. Roger's definitely a knight or something, for sure. Alright, but everyone has better gear now, so that's good. Speaking of FFT, still holding on to hope of that rumored remake. Yes, absolutely. So the whole thing with that, Alan, it has been confirmed by numerous reliable sources, like people with legit insider information, that the FFT remake is happening. And it's happening soon. At some point, there's a choice between 2 optional characters, so saving is important. Okay, good to know. So Vondo's voice is very expressive, lots of energy. Was surprised that Serenota has the same VA. Doesn't sound like the same person. The actor has a good range. Yes! And I like that about Serenota, because, like, Serenota is supposed to be the measured one. He's supposed to be a little, like, underplayed, a little low-key, listening to the people around him, not being super brash, expressive, but then making the big decisions. I like that about him. Joan of Arc was burned at the stake for witchcraft. Yes, she was. Shield terminology, a shield boss with a large round bulb at its center. Interesting. I actually never knew that. Fair enough. Was not expecting this game to be added to the classic catalog. Neither was I. Absolutely. It's been completely unmentioned for almost 2 decades. And then Sony was like, by the way, we hear strategy games are pretty hot right now. Here's Joan of Arc. Alright, well, we've upgraded our gear at least. I'm worried about Leanne's combat capabilities, but I mean, she's here. Her defense is pretty bad. Like, she's just weaker all around. Has okay accuracy, but we shall see. Alright. So there's the chapel in the woods, which is where we came from. Domreme is where we started. Wow, look at this. Cool. If we go back here. Ah, free combat. Okay. Let's do this. I want to see how this works. So Vondo was legit the best part of DQ11. Great character. I did very much enjoy him. Absolutely. I really need to go back and play the rest of DQ11. I've been saying it literally for years. Placing comrades on the battlefield. To arms! Place your troops in the best position. X on an empty blue square. Place the unit on blue. If unit's already there, press X to swap the units. Yep, standard. Start to begin the battle. You can freely move between positioning and outfitting. Nice. This is something that the FFT remake needs to have. They need to have the ability to see the battlefield when you enter it, and then be able to go to the outfitter or like the army management screen and change stuff. Has to happen. You only place a finite amount of troops, check the map and the enemy status, and often choose the score. Yep, makes sense. We can have 5 here. Cool. Are there generic recruits in this? I'm definitely curious about that. Damn, the one shot though. Holy crap, Jeanne. So the level difference we're considering Nan too weak. I don't consider her weak. She's just not as good at melee as the others, but I kind of expect her to wind up having some sort of like mage status or something. Maybe. Turned off the VA after the demo. Folks told me it was the same. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely different. Absolutely. No, the VA work for Sereno in the demo is god awful. No question. Much, much better in the full version. No generics. Okay, interesting. Not often you see that. Alright, 2 orc knights. That's a little scary. Now, how much damage can Leanne do from behind on this orc knight? Not enough. Okay. Jeanne, that's your task. And, are there other Sony JRPG gems that aren't in the catalog now? Good question, actually. Sony just got a thing for transformations in their classics. How long till that Jeanne d'Arc Legend of Dragoon crossover? Dude, Coffee Potato, I saw that you had Legend of Dragoon footage for your video where you were talking about the fact that like you might already own Joan of Arc. And, like, you're already such a based individual. And then you're out here rocking footage of Legend of Dragoon. Like, my guy. What a fucking legend. Transformation states are awesome. I love Legend of Dragoon. I love that there's transformation states in this. It's just so cool. Alright, 2 left. Rip that guy. Alright, Jeanne is level 7. Very nice. Big damage on the knight. Yeah, these guys are literally 0 threat, which I very much appreciate. See, I don't want to kill this guy, though. I would like Leanne to get the kill. It could happen if we attack here, then wait. The knight might go after Leanne, especially if we run the other 2 away. Because she definitely needs the XP more than anybody else. There we go. Alright, Leanne, fuck him up. I want to see if you have some sort of, like, Nino-esque growth potential. Cool. The skill base, or skill gem system in this is so cool. Yeah, I'm curious to see what character progression actually looks like in this. Beyond just levels, because clearly there's more than just that. Obviously. Okay. So, moving on to Vauclair. Oh, that's how we activate our quick save. Cool. So we can save normally this way. Why does it keep saying new save data? At least 576 kilobytes of free space. Yeah. We definitely have space on our PS5. There's no save data. Okay, wait, hold up. Hold up. We just saved. Huh. Do I have save data? Do I have save data or no? Alright, hold up. Hold up. We definitely have space. We absolutely have space. Press no in the save menu. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. What you talking about, Willis? Save. New save data. Why is it on no to begin with? Why is that the default? Explain that to me, Sony. Okay. So now we have save data. We're good. Everything is fine. We're moving on. Okay, cool. Cool. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Thank you, chat. Understood. Appreciate it. Thank you for the heads up. Go buy a PSP. I own a PSP. I'm literally... Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, it's in the bedroom. I have a PSP. I've owned a PSP since 2007. It's not been the same PSP because they always die, but I've had like 5 different PSPs over the years. I absolutely understand how Sony works. Can the game be purchased separately or does it require a PS Plus subscription? You can buy it separately. I bought it for $10. Done. Captain Robert. You say a voice from heaven inspired you to defeat the English. God, that table is gigantic. What concern is that of mine? So I told you. I want to do all I can to help my countrymen. I want to see the English pay. But young lady, I hope you'll pardon me saying this, but a rustic like you. In the army, people think it a joke. I know what I heard. The very voice of the King of Heaven. He told me the English are to be punished. Captain, a message for you. What? From the Dolphin? From the Dolphins? No, sir. A plea from the commoners. It's New Chateau. The English army and its demons have fallen upon the village. Have we troops to spare? Not the dolphins. I know, not the dolphins. I know. Quick save is like a save state rather than an actual save file? Yes, because this is basically an emulation. No, sir. You see, in preparation for the Dolphins' next assault, all the garrison have been deployed. That's right. Damn. Well, looks like a prime opportunity for us. I'm sorry, you and your voice will have to wait. Hell no. Jeanne, wait, where are you? I don't have time to haggle with men like him. Oh, wait for me, Jeanne. And the fucking frog thing. By your leave, sir. Hold. Send orders to Jeanne and Bertrand, different from Jeanne, to march on New Chateau. They're most likely resting. Feel free to kick them awake. The voice of God. Huh. What rubbish. Gotta dislike how they removed the idea that Jeanne received visions from God. Ooh, sorry. Excuse me. Had a big yawn. I thought it was pretty clear that she was getting visions from God. Like, when they talk about the King of Heaven, yeah, that's God. Pretty obvious. So we can't buy anything yet. Fair enough. Here we go to New Chateau. Man, where's Tenchi when I need him? The original French viewer of the channel. Orban Monastery? Sorry, no. New Chateau. How dare they? Whoa, lizard people. Okay. No, chérie. Mon cher. Kill them. Help! Someone please help! Up there! Hold on! I'm on my way! Oh, alright, we just... Oh, nope, never mind. The armor disappeared! No! I have to try again! Ha! Why isn't it working? Time to fight, lady. Jeanne. Oh. Oh, hey. Who's this Chad? With the Sephiroth bangs. What? Oh, hello. Bertrand. Wait a second. That's similar to the Count. Maha! No needs for thanks. This guy has some ha-ha baguette Eiffel Tower vibes. 1,000 thanks are no match for one smile from you, my sweet. Jeanne, of course. Hey, Jeanne and Bertrand joined. Let's go. Hey, Caffeine is here. Got the notification for this while I was still at the dentist and then forgot. Hi, y'all, and welcome back, Tom. Thank you. Thank you. Just got Unicorn Overlord. Your vids are helping a lot. Still very lost. Thank you for the content. You'll learn, Yune. You'll learn. Don't worry. And I'm glad that I can help. You say "ne Chateau" really wrong. Listen, man, I don't know my French. I've admitted to this. Getting French accent, Tom, today. I'm trying. John has to wait 3 turns for a common rider armor to work. Exactly. Omelette du Bertrand. Defeat the English officer. All allies fall in battle. All right. Oh, and we can equip right off the bat. Cool. So, Jeanne has a soldier's lance. Standard issue lance with a distinct single-edged spearhead. Easy to maintain. Attack +2. Notably, cannot use a buckler because this is two-handed, presumably. And then Bertrand can, but we don't have one. So, all right. Cool. Notably, it looks like there is a weapon triangle going on here. Moon, sun, and stars. So it looks like Jeanne, whatever, is strong against sun, weak against stars. Okay. And then Bertrand is strong against moon and weak against sun. Huh. Doing pretty well with New Chateau. At least these French ears you do. Hey, that's what I like to hear. I'm trying. I'm not like, I am legitimately trying. With what little knowledge I have of how French works, I am trying to not offend at the very least. Immediately thought of that French Inquisitor guy from Hellsing Ultimate when I heard his Jeanne voice. Yeah, baby! It's one of the only French ideas I have. Let's go! Did they teach you about equipping skills yet in the tutorial? They did not, no. Oh, there we are. Equipping skill stones. Skill stones are wondrous stones that house coup de grace, magic, and other special abilities. Skill stones containing coup de grace are red. Skill stones with latent skills are locked within purple stones. Skill stones imbued with magic are green, and skill stones that grant status boosts and extra abilities are blue. Okay. How to assign skills. 1. Select a slot with up and down and press X. 2. Select a type with left or right. 3. Choose a skill stone to equip with up and down, then press X, and you're done. You can use square to reorder the slots. The possibilities are endless. Make each unit special. Okay. Oh, look at this. Huh. Stella Spirit 1. A queerly lit stone said to contain the crystallized blessings of the stars. Increases Stella affinity by 1. Ah, okay. So you can equip stuff that has different weapon triangle effects. Equip to level 5. Okay. So if I took this off, yeah, he would no longer... Oh yeah, Soul Spirit, Luna Spirit, Stella Spirit. Oh, weird. Okay, so you could equip different weapon triangle effectiveness. Huh. Alright. Soul Spirit. Warmly lit stone said to contain the crystallized blessings of the sun. Increases soul affinity by 1. And Luna Spirit. Coldly lit stone said to contain the crystallized blessings of the moon. So we don't know what this exactly affects yet, but it clearly is some sort of weapon triangle effect. Come visit the south of France and understand nothing from old people. Pronounce "an" like "on." Okay. I'll try. But without pronouncing "n." So it would just be like "ah" or "oo." Less weapon triangle, more you get damage increases if the enemy has a symbol that is the opposite of the one you equipped. Right, which is basically weapon triangle. You just don't get the accuracy boost. Come to Lorraine, you'll hear people talking in French. Oh, I believe it. So, interesting. We got attack +3. What else do we have? Evade and Luna here. Okay. Heal. Recovery spell, mends wounds with its pure light, restores HP to the target, normal. Equip at level 3, costs 28 MP. And then Flash Strike. 28 MP, Command and Reverence, Revive. A single scintillating attack to fell the opposition deals damage to one enemy. Okay, so give me attack +3. We're going to put Flash Strike and attack +3 on Jeanne, as well as Soul Spirit. Then, Leanne definitely seems like she wants healing. And... oh, we have 5 Soul Spirits? Sure. If we... okay, we can't equip multiple. Got it. We'll put the Stella Spirit there. Interesting. Alright. See you later, Tom. I'm going to bed now. Have a good night, Kelvin. Thank you for showing up. It's good having you here. There we go. Okay, so the lizard men are good against Sun, but weak against Stella. Whereas the orcs are weak to Sun. Got it. And then the English officer is neutral, but he has a warrior's blade. Large, double-edged sword of solid design with an air of valor. Alright. Let's do it. Here we go. Merits of the Lance. Jeanne's specialty, the Lance reaches 2 squares ahead. Nice! I was hoping that it would. Sick. Absolutely awesome. Also, Zach Tripon, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Good to have you with us. Hope you have a lovely day and that you're enjoying the stream or whatever video it is that you happen to be watching. Distant foe takes less damage. Okay. That is very good to know. Foes with a 1 square reach can't counter. Not afraid of being countered. Skewer 2 foes at once. Cool. Lances are going to be very interesting then. Translated the game this year with some noble speaking fake ass French. It was just lay this and lay that, and our French translator thought it was hilarious. Fair? Fair? She might get the dodge. Ooh, nice crit. Unified Guard. Wait a second, what? Burning Auras. Okay. Attack a foe, and a swirling aura called a Burning Aura will form in the square just beyond them. Step into the aura and attack to deal tremendous damage. Oh! Stand in 1 aura, and you can create another with even greater power. Try for a chain. Oh! Oh, interesting. Uh-huh. That is pretty cool. Unified Guard. Okay, this is what I was expecting. When you fall under enemy attack, a unified guard by you and your friends can be a powerful shield. Links of light form a chain of defense. The more comrades you link, the greater their defense. Uh-huh. So, we actually took reduced damage there because we had friends around us. Cool. Alright, so that doesn't move the Burning Aura. Cool. Reinforcing what we said at the beginning about singling one enemy out and basically chain burning auras. Yeah, definitely. This is where I failed to complete the game. At this map? Iron Sharp? Really? That's surprising. Omelette du fromage. Bird, I like it. Sorry, I was mid-yawn. Sometimes the number of turns in a stage is limited. Turn 2 out of 12, exceed the turn limit, and it's game over. Right, makes sense. So they want to put pressure on to make sure that you keep pushing. Fair enough. Well, Bertrand thus far has failed to land a single hit, which I don't appreciate. Unified Guard works even if you're on a diagonal. That is pretty cool. Heal has a range of 3. Doesn't heal for much. But I'll take it. Is there friendly fire? Doesn't seem that way. See, omelette au fromage. Ah, okay. Quite addictive gameplay compared to some tactics games these days. Interesting statement, Julia. What would you say are some tactics games that do not have addictive gameplay in the modern era? Getting a lot of impale skill. Level for Roger. Couldn't beat the final boss in the turn limit. Ah, okay, gotcha. It would be nice if there was an auto grab a unit option. Like in terms of just hitting R1 or L1 or something and cycling through the units you have available. Final Fantasy Tactics on phone. Interesting, because it's the exact same game, just with mobile controls. So I guess the question then becomes, what about that release makes it less addictive to play? There you go, Bertrand. You hit something, buddy. Good job. Still have the demo disc for this game. Oh, that's cool.